A farewell with tears. The wind howls as a ship creaks at the docks of Miletus. A group of elders from Ephesus stand solemnly before an aged yet unshaken man, Paul. With tear-filled eyes, Paul declares, "I am clean from the blood of all men, for I did not hold back from telling you all the counsel of God." Acts chapter 20, verses 26-27. But why did he say this? What had he endured? And what can we as Christians learn from his journey? The relentless pursuit. Before becoming the greatest evangelizer, Paul was Saul, a fierce persecutor of Christians. His mission, to hunt them down. But on the road to Damascus, a blazing light blinds him. A voice, commanding yet gentle, speaks, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" Acts chapter 9, verse 4. Shaken to his core, Saul is transformed into Paul. His mission changes, from destroying Christians to spreading the truth at all costs. The near-death encounters. Paul's mission was never easy. He was whipped, beaten with rods, stoned, shipwrecked, and chased by mobs, but never stopped. Shipwreck on Malta. In Acts 27, Paul is a prisoner on a ship bound for Rome. A fierce storm rages for 14 days, tearing the ship apart. As the vessel is wrecked on Malta, Paul emerges from the waves, alive, unshaken. A snake bites his hand, and the islanders wait for him to drop dead. But God protects him. Instead, Paul heals the sick and preaches the good news, escaping the mob. Paul preached boldly, but many rejected his message. In Lystra, the crowd stones him, dragging his lifeless body outside the city. But the next day, he walks back in and preaches again. Acts chapter 14, verses 19-20. What kind of man does that? A man who is truly free from the blood of all men. A man who gave everything to warn others. Standing before kings. Paul stood before kings and rulers. Felix, Festus, Agrippa, and even Caesar's court in Rome. Did he tremble? No, he declared the truth with boldness, saying, "I am standing before Caesar's judgment seat, where I ought to be judged." Acts chapter 25, verse 10. Paul never let fear silence him. He knew that the lives of those who heard his message were in his hands. If he remained silent, their blood would be on him. What can we learn? 1. Fear nothing, preach boldly. Paul was nearly killed multiple times, but kept speaking. We must never be ashamed of sharing God's truth. 2. Endure hardship with faith. Paul suffered hunger, pain, rejection, and imprisonment, but trusted that God would sustain him. 3. Be free from the blood of others. We cannot force people to listen, but we must at least give them the chance to hear the truth. Just like Paul, we must finish our race and declare with confidence, "I have fought the fine fight. I have run the race. I have kept the faith." 2 Timothy 4, verse 7. Paul's story is a testament to endurance, faith, and courage. Want to hear more powerful Bible stories that can strengthen your faith? Subscribe now and watch our next video.